with Foiling Magazine. We're at the Gorge, and I'm here with Caleb, who's representing Vayu, and there's some exciting new wings here. So what do we have here?
So Vayu is relatively new to the States, and we're really excited to be offering them here. What we have here is the ARA V2, and we have the V-Wing V3 there.
Yeah.
And we're really excited to see Vayu come to the market because they have some really nice features. One of the things that all the Vayu wings share is a really tight canopy, which gives them a really positive and direct feel. And they have two different models, basically the V-Wings, which are more compact shapes, good for freestyle and speed. They get a lot of their forgiveness mainly from the dihedral that's built into them, whereas the ARA wing is more of a drifting wing for flying well off the front handle. It's a little higher aspect, has less dihedral, but also a very rigid wing. They have some really unique features in the new ARA V2, which we like to show everyone. One of them is the shape of the leading edge. So what we have here is, you can see the wing looks like it has a lot of dihedral on one side, but on the other side it's really flat. It's because they joined the leading edge tubes in kind of a truss design. So the wing looks like it has dihedral from the front, but from the bottom it actually is fairly flat, which helps it to have that stability and drift well. Also keeps the wing from folding, which makes it extremely stiff. In fact, this new ARA 2 is almost as stiff as the Alula version, the ARA X. So that's something new for 2024. The other thing they do, because the center of the wing is so stiff and it has such a tight canopy, they built in some flex by adding some washout to the tips, which allow it to fly also really stable when you're on the front handle. But also it allows it to flex a little bit more. Notice how narrow the tip strut is. So that allows it to flex a little bit more and give when you need it. Also, there's 4 segments in the tip, which gives it a little bit more flex in the tip shape compared to most wings. Like even the V3 has a really straight tip strut on the leading edge. So that's some of the unique features. The other thing is the interchangeable handle system. So all the Vayu wings ship with a carbon handle as well as a soft handle that can be bolted on. And new for 2024, we have the optional boom, which also can replace the carbon handle. And for people who like that infinite grip and convenience of the boom.
And so the center strut actually has a unique shape to it.
Yes.
Was there anything behind that, why they decided to go with that?
The center strut is segmented, which not only gives it some structural stiffness, but also provides some more room for your hands on the carbon handle. That's one of the problems some people have with the rigid handles, is having room in between for your hands, so it doesn't, you don't rub your knuckles raw on the strut. So yeah, that's a unique shape that the Vayus have.
And so which one's your go-to setup for here at the Gorge on most days?
So it really depends on your preference. If you really like the instant power and to boost and do freestyle, then probably the V wing has more like instant power, and it's especially the compact shape is good for guys that like to do rotations and things like that. Whereas the ARA is better for more of a surface style. If you want to just drift, it just like flies itself like really easily, and it's like it's not even there when you're riding swells. So I would probably go for the ARA myself. That's my style.
And what size ranges do these come in?
So the ARAs come in 2.5 up to 6, and the ARA 2, and then the ARA X is just 4.0, 4.5, 5.0, and 6. And then the V wings will come in 3.5, 4.0, 4.5, 5.5, and 6.
No shortage of options.
Yes.
For sure. And so is this boom also compatible with the V-Wing?
The V-Wings and the ARAs will have different booms depending on their size ranges. There'll be some overlap.
Right.
But a boom on the RX is just going to be for that specific size. But for the V-wings, there'll be like 3 sizes will share a boom. So it'll be dependent on the model.
Yeah. Well, these wings feel really nice, Caleb. It's awesome to see you representing them. And anything you'd like to leave us with?
Really stoked to see Vayu in the U.S. If you're interested, ask your local shop for Vayu or go to vayu.com or chinooksailing.com for more information.
All right. Cheers.